She was warm, very bubbly. It didn't feel like it was the first time that I'd met her. She was very bouncy, she was full of energy, and yeah, just very, very warm and down to earth. Amazing woman.
She came to see me, the first time she came to see me, and my wife was in, my son was in, my two daughters were in. By the time she left, she knew my son, my daughter, my wife, my youngest daughter, and that's what made her special.
Throughout March, we will be paying homage to some of Yorkshire's most influential women, beginning with one of Labour's most memorable MPs, who departed from the world all but too soon. Jo Cox was an MP for the Batley and Spen constituency, who fought for what she believed in, an advocate for foreign policy, early years education, and ending social isolation.
It's a joy to represent such a diverse community. Batley and Spen is a gathering of typically independent, no-nonsense, proud Yorkshire towns and villages. Our communities have been deeply enhanced by immigration, be it Irish Catholics across the constituency or Muslims from Indian Gujarat or Pakistan, principally from Kashmir.
Born as Helen Joanne Cox, the MP was the first to attend university in her family and went on to study social and political sciences at the University of Cambridge. Graduating in 1995, she was at the dawning of a successful career as she worked as an advisor to Glenys Kinnock in Brussels for 2 years. With a passion for global politics, Jo quickly rose to become the head of the pro-EU campaigns for organisation Britain in Europe, which explained why she was so passionate about remaining in the EU during Brexit. She always described herself as a proud Yorkshire lass, and during her short time in office, passionately campaigned for an alternative solution to the Syrian war, stating that airstrikes were unethical.
I have raised repeatedly in this place the need for a no-bombing zone. Will he look again at this now?
Some of her former colleagues tell us their fondest moments of her.
I met Jo in 2014 after I'd been selected as the local council candidate for Dewsbury South.
Well, before the election, about a year before the election actually, and she came to me. She wanted to be an MP, and by this time she got selected, and I was one of her local organisers for Batley and Spen.
We all stood for a photograph, and obviously I'm only 5'1" and a bit, and so was Jo, and we were like, right, okay, the short one's at the front, and we were having a right laugh and giggle, and just from that point onwards, I just knew she was just going to be one of those people that you click with and you get on with. Because yeah, she'd never met me before, but we kind of clicked, and we were having this laugh and joke about being the short ones in the group photo. But yeah, that's one thing that I'll always remember. It was the first time I'd met her, and it didn't feel like it was the first time.
She was a woman who was born and bred in Batley, a working class family, and she went on to do her A-levels and GCSEs at Hickory Grammar School, and you know, she was a very clever lady. And she managed to succeed to go to Cambridge, and that in itself was a massive achievement, because when she was talking to people, she talked about her working class roots, and when she went to Cambridge, how she had to actually adjust her life. And I've got two daughters, and when she used to talk to my two daughters, they used to just get motivated and influenced by her.
Apart from her charisma, it was that fight that she had in her. To carry on, I'd say, striving to sort of do what she felt was the right thing to do. And even if you've watched any of the interviews, or you've read any of the articles from the day that she was sadly killed, she always she didn't back down for what she believed in.
It's approaching a year when Jo Cox was tragically murdered, but her passion for human rights and politics will forever live on. This is Ellie Godwin reporting for KLTV.